Well, combine cross-linking with Keraring implantation versus cross-linking with Myoring implantation using femtosecond laser for treatment of keratoconus.
Thank you for the organizing committee who gave me the chance to stand here today. Thank you, Dr. Sharif Hosni and Dr. Usama Nahrawi. I will stick to the 8 minutes directly. Combined cross-linking with Keraring implantation versus combined cross-linking with Myoring implantation using femtosecond laser in keratoconus. I have no financial interest or relationships to disclose. I acknowledge the utmost help, support, and work of SOHAG Future Center team. This study included 67 eyes of 38 patients. Group A included 24 eyes subjected to cross-linking with Myoring implantation, while Group B included 48 eyes subjected to cross-linking with Keraring implantation. Directly to the movies, femtosecond laser Myoring implantation combined with cross-linking. At first, application of the suction ring onto the cornea, centration of the cornea is a very important object. Creation of the pocket using the femtosecond laser, the device here was interlaced, and it opens the incision temporarily. Actually, pocket cross-linking have been discussed before in this session, but what I'd like to mention that pocket cross-linking is not as efficient as AP-off cross-linking. Still, AP-off is the best of all. Now we should ensure that the pocket is patent so that you can do. In this study, we don't rush to implant the Myoring. We first do the cross-linking by injecting the riboflavin every 1 minute for 5 minutes, followed by accelerated pulsed cross-linking for 8 minutes using the Avedro, and with 30 milliwatt power, as we will see here. After we finish the cross-linking, we irrigate the pocket and clean it from the remaining riboflavin, and this will be followed by implantation of the Myoring. Actually, pocket cross-linking alone has no benefit in comparison with AP-off. I only do pocket cross-linking when I'm going to implant the Myoring. If there is no need to implant the Myoring, there is no need to do the pocket cross-linking. It is only sufficient to do the AP-off, which is much better. Actually, the Myoring has in the market 2 sizes, 5 and 6 millimeters. For the first time today, I see the 7 millimeter. Albert Taxer, who invented the Myoring, said that Myoring is suitable for all cases of keratoconus, and that's what we didn't find in this study. We only find that Myoring is excellent in correcting the central cones when there is central defect or nipple cones, and it is also effective in correcting the myopic component of keratoconus more than the astigmatic component of keratoconus. Centration of the Myoring is a very important thing. That's because if it is not centered, we will not get the main benefit of it. So you should check the centration and put it in its place. Femtosecond laser, Keraring implantation combined with cross-linking. At first, focusing of the patient to the flashing light is important to determine the center of the cornea. This is a very important step because we create the tunnel around this center. You did it in the start of the operation. Following ablation of the suction ring, the femtosecond laser, as you can see here, the dot in the center of the cornea, not according to the pupil, but according to the flashing light with fixation of the patient. After finishing the tunnel creation, an incision will be opened at the steep meridian. we noticed that segmented Kerarings or even Ferrarings, they have the same quality. Actually, segmented Kerarings actually were efficient in flattening the steep meridians, thus they were very efficient in treating the astigmatic component of keratoconus and not the myopic component, because they had very little effect on the myopic component of keratoconus. But recently, which is not involved in this study, the 355 degrees Keraring was performed, and as it is in the market to counteract the action of Myoring. You can use it to do the action of Myoring without creation of the pocket. At first, we do implantation of Kerarings. This will followed by cross-linking, and you can do whether the epi-off or the epi-on or the semi-epi-off. Here we do the epi-on. If you are going to do the epi-off, you have to be careful not to exceed the epithelium over the rings to avoid bad healing postoperatively. We used accelerated pulsed cross-linking. This is a sample example of the pre- and post-operative ventacams of cross-linking with Myoring, and we can see that it's quite simple that this patient has improved from 160 uncorrected visual acuity to 60/30, and this is excellent. And the myopia has been corrected from 7 diopters to 1 diopters. And this is another example of the Keraring with cross-linking. This is the pre- and post-operative ventacams, and we can see that the pre- and post-operative uncorrected visual acuity has limited effect actually, and has limited effect on the myopic component. However, it corrected the 3 diopter astigmatism, and the cone was oval. So, what I'm going to say, in short, cross-linking with Myoring is better for center or near cones with better correction of the myopic component, while cross-linking with Keraring is better for oval or oblique cones with and better correcting the astigmatic component. Thank you.
So I don't think that we have time for discussion, so we have to speed up a little bit because we are too late. So we will, if you need 5 minutes maximum break, or we can I think continue right away. So let's